The big story tonight. A big embarrassment for President Biden. New polling out today gives former President Trump a double-digit lead on top issues for voters, including the economy and immigration.
It's interesting to think about just how much money President Biden has stolen from our wallet. As we know, he has children, and one of them is a rather controversial individual named Hunter Biden. Sex, drugs, and Ukraine is what he is associated with. Biden's main problem is his son, who has managed to do a lot of bad things in his life. Strangely enough, he is still at large, although I think he should be behind bars, scrubbing toilets a long time ago.
That polling bummer probably isn't something lunch at a swanky Los Angeles hotspot for Hunter's birthday earlier today could fix. When asked who is better on the economy, 55% says Trump, 33% says Biden. And Trump's lead expands by more than 30% when voters are asked about immigration and border security. Here's Trump earlier on Sunday Morning Futures.
Everything is happening just as we expect it to. Trump has more votes. Biden is not able to compete with him as before. A man who not only has a hard time talking but also walking will not be able to resist a more energetic and strong opponent. Trump's campaign has a simple slogan: shut down the country and solve problems within it, not sponsor and help only others. We analyzed Trump's interview in the last video, which you can find on our channel.
And Trump's success seems to really piss Biden off. According to Politico, Biden recently called Trump a, quote, sick F-bomb and a effing ass bleep. Not a surprise considering Biden's history of foul language.
More inflation. What a stupid son of a...
You're a damn liar, man. That's not true.
You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
What do you do all the time?
Let's remember who the hell we are. He actually said that. He said that. How dare he say that?
God, he's screaming. I even got a headache. Some people think it's funny, but I'm scared and I'm really afraid of what might be going on in that person's head. It's scary to think how he's going to react to Trump winning the presidency. This man is clearly unwilling to let go of his lacombs of power and money and continues to steal until he is kicked out of office.
We have been testing for 5 years now, going back to 2019, a Biden-Trump matchup. Remember, 2019, 2020, Joe Biden led. He led big in every single one of our polls. For the first time in November, Donald Trump pulled ahead in our poll, and now at 5 points, this is the biggest lead NBC has ever had in 16 polls for Donald Trump over Joe Biden.
Nicole, what do you make of it?
Yeah, you know, what's interesting, I was looking at the polls. If you compare them to the polling from July 2023, same NBC, Donald Trump has really gone from 42% to 47%.
In my opinion, the poll result is not surprising. Each of you is now thinking what many of you are thinking: when it will all end. I can answer that and say with certainty that with the arrival of Trump, we will be able to exhale. It is true that Biden once led in the polls and had the most votes and won the presidency. But now we see the opposite. He is clearly not wanted in the White House, and many have wanted him out of office for a long time.
President Trump has just not gone on to do what other presidents do. He didn't start doing his speeches for millions of dollars and writing a book and just kind of going away into the background. No, what has he done? He has shown what a fighter he is. And that's pissing Biden off. I'd be pissed too. But at the end of the day, when we're starting to witness kind of the beginning of what could potentially be a World War III, possibly because of President Biden, some of his foreign policies, I think the United States wants a fighter, and especially one that we know can be tough on Iran.
You know, that's a great point. And you talk about the fighting. A lot of people have pointed to the indictment after indictment, 4 criminal indictments, more than 90 charges he's facing.
A very good speech was given by one of the guests. Trump is truly a political level fighter. Not everyone has that kind of backbone to hold on and not give up. Everyone in the government wants to put him behind bars, but he dodges the accusations and always gets out of these confusing situations. I don't think they can put him in jail, because then something worse than what happened in January 2021 will happen. In summary, we can say that Biden is clearly afraid of the upcoming presidential election because we realize that this year we will have 2 candidates again. I can't predict the future, and I can't tell you what will happen, but you more than anyone else can influence that future. What do you think about it, 7? Write your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to watch other shocking news on the channel.